Okay, I think we should be tall again. Anyway, no mail, but I need to send some mail. Oh. Wow, I can't form thoughts. Perfect. And we can send a strawberry cupcake and an apple cupcake and whatever a slice of pudding is. Make our way to a mailbox. A mailbox. Oh, not what I wanted. I don't remember if Nora has a sendy box in her room or not. We'll just go a long way. Okay, so we put our letter, cupcake, pudding, cupcake, 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 cupcake. And hey. Check on blacksmith shit. Yes. Shop isn't configured. There's stuff in here. There is stuff in here. What the heck? What happened? Good. Good, 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 good. I'm gonna leave that way so nobody buys anything. Got all the glass out of here. For Nora's birthday stuff. Let's go check on their place. We can look at all the good work I did. Whoa. Just cow. Why do I always think cows look like villagers? Cows don't look like villagers. do have more candles. Damn. Maybe that's what we'll go check next. Now. Hello, buzzy friends. Dang it. Thank you for your contribution. Right. Carry on, my buzzy friends. Carry on. Very nice, very nice. Right. Plenty in all of those. They should just keep rolling. Oh, I could have came here and sent it. Hello, pigs. Hello. Chickens. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. 4 is not bad. 7's better. We'll take it. That doesn't go there. I think I'll do some organization for a minute. I can show you a squirrel. Might have been the way. Do not have any more mending books. Great, 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 great. Great, great, great grandfather. We'll just do these. Okay. Well, let's do the coal. Why not? Why not? Marvelous. Marvelous, marvelous. Hello.
Hello.
What doing?
Pulling all of the books out of here. Well, all of the important ones.
Oh, sounds like fun.
I don't know about all that, but it's definitely something.
Well, if it's not fun, why are you doing it?
Because the castle's been compromised.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What
We
kind?
found out that, the end, Jura has been in everyone's rooms snooping around.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that's lovely.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah. Like everybody's rooms? She came in yours?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Wow.
Anyways, I need you to lift me up.
Okay. Well, this is quite the room.
Yeah.
And this is even more so quite the room. Overworld Vault 2?
Yeah.
We have multiple?
Yeah.
So how did you find out that Jared had been snooping around?
Baelfire, I believe, brought it up.
Interesting.
I think something to do with information being exchanged somewhere.
So basically he didn't give you a lot to go off of.
I mean, he did, but with it being who it involves, I'm not sure that I'm allowed to say a whole lot because it could compromise the trade of information.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Okay, those are
right
the
on, I
important books
guess.
that were in my room. Do you think I should bring the ones for... I probably should, huh?
I don't know.
The other vault.
It might not hurt. Who's been sleeping in here?
I don't know, there's been a bed in here for a while.
It wasn't there the last time I was in here. My guess is it would have to be somebody that's not supposed to be here or Ophelia.
Very possible.
Like, I can't think of anybody else that knows where this is that sleeps except for me and her.
What are these just... Oh yeah, these are probably just normal books.
All the ones up there are empty.
Okay. Back to the other one. organize these.
Me too. This seems like the place we should have all the meetings at. So many big tables.
I know, now that I'm, like, more aware of it, this wouldn't be a bad one to have them in.
I can't even, like, begin to judge where exactly in the castle this is. How do we go about keeping Jura or anybody else from continuing to snoop around the castle?
I believe we will be having a meeting with the end.
Yeah. I mean, like, keeping everything locked in this vault is probably smart, but it still could lead to other people looking around bedrooms, which is, like, not great.
Yeah.
Have you gotten a chance to speak to our resident jailbird?
Briefly, I spoke to her and Lucette got to speak to her, and got to speak to Skylar briefly.
How'd that one
Stuff's
go?
yeah, much the same as what's been already said. I need to have access to Skylar because Skylar is treating me. My friends need to be around me. I'm just like, I do not understand what is happening, but as long as you can give me proof that you are not in incredible danger, then I'll let you out. But until then, there will be stipulations.
It's very fair.
Yeah. I need to come back and reorganize these again at another time, but I don't have the brain power for it right now.
That's totally fair. I could probably come in one of these days and put signs up like in the other vault that like breaks it into sections.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Okay, I'm going back to the Overworld castle.
Okay. Oh, I sent a like care package thing to Enya from the randos.
Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't even think about that. I should have.
Well, that's why I included you in it. It basically just said, "I'm glad that you're home safe. I hope you feel better soon." And then it had like a bunch of different cupcakes and stuff in it.
I don't have enough storage space. I am losing it. I gotta go to my bedroom.
Okay. I have like a almost empty shulker box if you want me to move the stuff out of it if you need to use it.
I'm just cleaning out my backpack now, and there's just a bunch of random crap in it from the past couple of days.
All the junk of the day starts to pile up in those things. I just cleaned mine out a little bit.
Yeah. I just have so many snowballs. Like, who needs that? Nobody normal needs that.
Why do you keep them?
That is the question, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you never know when you need to hit somebody with a snowball. But...
See, the thing is I don't need to hit people with snowballs. That's not something that I find myself in the business of doing.
Most people don't. So, if all the rooms have been snooped in, does that mean that the Dark Moon contract has been leaked?
Probably.
Wonderful. Well, luckily now I'm an heir, so I'm still just allowed places. So they can all womp about it.
I think you would have been allowed places anyways.
Well, I just mean, like, if I'm escorting you somewhere, they're going to be like, oh, you're not an overworld knight. You can't be your escort. It's like, oh, I'm the heir, so move.
There's just too much food in my room. That's the main problem.
You are a bit of a foodie.
But, like, for what is the reason to have as much as I do?
I feel like that stack of barrels has grown since the last time I seen it.
Oh, that stack of barrels wasn't even there the last time you saw me.
Maybe that's why it looks out of place. I just have never even seen it before.
Oh, I missed one. I guess if you ever find yourself in need of, like, food, you're welcome to...
Good lord, why do you have so much? Why do you have so much?
Sometimes it just adds up, unfortunately.
I mean, it doesn't help that you kind of just have like one of everything.
Yeah.
And I guess magma gelatin doesn't stack. That's fun. I haven't even heard of like half of this food. If you've moved all that stuff, what's left in these?
So much.
I was gonna say the first three I clicked are completely empty. Look, it's all your different event collection and stuff.
Yeah. All my memorabilia.
I bet you this
Pretty...
popcorn is so old.
Yeah, here pretty soon this barrel's gonna be, too full.
It's getting close. Why do you have nether rubies?
They were sent to me shortly after coronation by one Roinar.
Ah, he's the nether blacksmith guy, huh?
Yeah.
I met him at the coronation.
I don't know what I'm doing with half of this. I guess I'm... fudge.
Are the blue orchids in this barrel different than the blue orchids in the barrel underneath?
Probably not.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna condense some things. Like we'll turn your 2 shears into 1 pair of shears. And we'll put your blue orchids with your blue orchids. I feel like some of this just maybe isn't even needed, but like unless it has like sentimental value.
Like what?
Like this one apple leaf and this one spruce plank.
Oh no, those are just stuff that hasn't made it back to the vault yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We'll put those glass bottles with those glass bottles. And then we'll put these glass bottles over here with these glass bottles. I feel like I'm playing one of those like memory matching games.
um, Emperor Chris Stark has been in contact
Ooh.
and asked if I was ready for the meeting. Oh,
Would you like me to accompany you since the boys are on their stakeout?
yes.
Cool.
See, like, there's just a bunch of crap in these ones, too.
Oh no.
For what? Like, what's the reason? I don't know.
They just have like 2 stone. You could put these apples with apples in here.
Why did... That's not what I wanted.
Oh, I was going to ask, does this uh oath book need to be like signed?
Which one?
The air oath book? It's just
Oh, no, the other one got signed.
oh yeah. I just noticed that this one was like still open. So I didn't know if it needed to be blocked in of any kind or if it just was that way. It's that way.
Yeah, the other one got signed. I probably should put this in my toolbox. That'll have to wait, Lucette.
What does Lucette need?
To speak about building.
I feel like she's already building like 105 things.
I'll be accompanied by Lady Rowena and Zach, and we are on our... Oh, okay.
Oh.
They're on their way.
Fair enough. I guess that answers my next question.
Okay.
Did you already buy your pass, Chris Stark?
Oh no, I can buy mine though. Let's do it. Hello.
Oh,
Wait.
Oh, fuck.
You know what? We should probably tell each other when we're buying each other passes.
Yeah, this is the second time it's happened now.
Oh my god.
We're making stonks on passes.
do you guys need a refund somewhere?
Oh, it's fine.
No, I'm okay. You can keep the money.
Okay.
Wait, the cat.
Yeah, we got a
Wait,
new one. This
it's
is
a-
Little
Little
Sir 2.
2.
Yeah.
And the string is commemorative.
Oh, you didn't find Little Sir 1?
Little Sir 1 died when Ghost did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm trying to pet you.
Oh.
Hello, Ali.
Hello.
Lucas is at you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. That's what we like to hear.
A little stressed, but
Yeah. I feel that.
It happens.
Do you guys want to go to the tower?
oh,
Sure.
Okay. I don't. Are you okay with the stairs?
I can carry you if not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scooped.
I just have to look down.
There, this time. There you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There we go.
actually, I don't know if the tower cover. I guess we can test it.
Yeah. I can't remember what it's made out of. It should work.
I hope so.
At least for the most part.
Oh yeah. I've been here before. This is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meow.
Is there a certain place I should sit?
No, you just sit where you want to sit.
I'll sit here.
Okay. I'll sit over here so I can see everybody's faces.
I don't want to feel like I'm
Okay.
sitting so far away. Everybody's-
Oh,
It feels weird sitting that far down there.
yeah, no. want to
I'm
make a Google?
creating. Yeah. There's not a password.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Hi. So I
Oi.
sorta informed Rowena and Zach about it.
I gave Ollie like the very briefest of brief kind of rundowns. Just the fact that like we know that the castle's been infiltrated and like we know for sure who it was, but I don't have a ton of detail beyond that myself.
Well, what did Baelfire tell you?
He said that he knew that it was Jura, that there was concern that it could have been after they were no longer, I guess, emissary is the proper word. And that the castle, my room included, had been infiltrated.
Right. I'm not sure at what point it was when she did it. She didn't
Mhm.
specify. She said before she was jailed. So it was before she had lost that title with the kingdom.
Okay.
Not to say that she did it on our behalf, because I don't know. Helen kept a lot of that information like secretive. We didn't even know that she was that for the kingdom until after she lost her title.
Right.
So I just know that it was done, and I think she just took her own liberty in order to do so, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that kind of creates a little bit of a gray area with what it would be considered. Because I'm not sure, without having the information on like what royalty would call for, that means there is potential that she had her own motivations, and that makes it, at least in my opinion, feel like there's a potential like directed threat.
Mm-hmm.
And my concern is that she's kind of targeted Baelfire specifically.
Oh, no, definitely. When I spoke with her, when Baelfire had asked me to gather information, she seemed very obsessive with him and wanting to know what his title is, and wanting to know why you are basically hiding him, and
Right.
why he was hidden, and why his title was, not been made aware from the beginning. Like, he told me why,
Yeah.
but other than that, I don't think that's any of her business, if I'm being truthful.
I agree. I think if it were a direct threat and I were to perceive it as a direct threat, it would be more important for me to make sure that the other kingdoms were aware. But in this situation, it was almost a private medical matter, and his wishes that people didn't know that about him.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like everybody is entitled to their own shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, with it targeting him, there is two potential laws that it could fall under. And I don't necessarily know how to rule it without having a little more evidence, as it were.
Well, how much
Mhm.
evidence do you specifically need in order to make a ruling? Because at this point, she's just a citizen of the end, and
Mhm.
she's broken your kingdom laws. So,
Right. I don't like there. It's very clear that there was already a law broken. I just don't want to make a ruling on what I am assuming is going on versus what could have been potentially going on, because the ruling that it appears to me with being targeted specifically at Baelfire means the willful obstruction of like important and integral kingdom. What is the wording? Let me pull up my mind palace here. Hold on. Where did it go? Endangering the realm by willful sabotage of its defenses, treasury, or essential workings. Because of who Baelfire is, especially to the Shrieklings, he is considered an essential working.
Hmm.
That, in my opinion, falls under treason. However, if it's not something that was directed specifically at Baelfire, if it wasn't just a target on his back, it falls into espionage and thievery, which isn't quite as severe.
Mm-hmm.
Espionage and thievery would only be a trial by combat and paid reparations to the amount of the damages done. So, intelligence at this point. Because there hasn't been anything broken, it's just been leaked intelligence.
Right. Chris Stark.
I was checking something. It was like 61 pages. Yeah. It's a weird situation because if we try to confront her more about it, I feel like then she'll think something's up.
Yeah, she'll tuck tail.
And then I'm worried she'll try to do something and like hide it even more.
I'm also incredibly worried about Vincent's involvement.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Ophelia's been working with him to try to get him to a stable place medically. But I also know that he being involved with Jura and being Crystallian, that scares me that he could take action in her defense.
Mm-hmm. Well, in the case of Vincent, I don't know if he is healed at all or 100% healed or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that they are rather close. And Crystallians are interesting. With the way that they interact with one another. So it's definitely something to worry about. But I do
Yeah.
know that Jura, when I was speaking with her, was a little irrational sounding, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense of just being a little all over the place.
She's kind of like that every time I've ever
I'm
talked to her.
curious why, and this is all just theory following the vein of it being specifically directed at Bael, what her need is for the information. Because from my understanding, she's torn through the castle looking for information that supposedly he's talked with other people about.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a matter of why didn't she approach him with an actual concern?
Rather than break a law and rummage through someone else's, let alone a different kingdom. Just
Right.
run through someone's bedrooms, a whole kingdom, if any, castle, if anything.
Yeah. I feel like, from what I know of Bael, if he knew that it was something that was really unsettling and worth snooping and worth breaking a law over, and she wanted to have a genuine conversation with him, like sit down one-on-one sort of situation, he would probably be pretty open to that, at least recently.
I mean, all I can say to that is that he was very open to that with me when I
Mhm.
brought up a concern with him over a friend, Aaron. So I don't know if he would extend that same courtesy to someone like Jura, especially since me and Baelfire, we have a bit of like a rapport going.
Yeah, indeed.
So it's not like I don't know. I feel like it would be like a circumstance thing, like a
Yeah.
situational, but also
It
I
just-
don't know her motives.
yeah.
It
The-
seems like she was very stuck on Baelfire for some reason, and I don't know why, but
Well, the perceived entitlement to his personal information to the degree of breaking and entering. I guess not breaking, because she didn't really break anything. Entering and stealing information. At least I can assume there was information stolen. If she was in the castle. At the very least, she has seen it. Like, I'm confused about the situation, and I think that it makes it more malicious that if it was something that she was supposed to be approaching with just Baelfire, if that's just the information that she wanted, that she would breach an entire kingdom. I don't know. That seems irrational, especially if there wasn't direct orders.
And,
Mhm.
like, I feel it worries me that there was more than just for information on Baelfire.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, why just go breach an entire kingdom for information on one person?
Right. And it's not like we have a whole lot to hide. There's just kind of the matter of, like, if it's your fucking business or not. You know?
Mhm.
That's kind of where it gets me, is that I feel like I'm worried for her to start off with, but I also feel like there's something needs to be done. A punishment of some kind needs to be issued, and I'm struggling with deciding what that punishment is without fully comprehending the motivation.
Well, what are the punishments for treason versus espionage?
Treason would either be complete exile from the overworld or execution. Espionage would be a trial by combat and paid reparations to the amount of the damages, which I would have to kind of assign a monetary amount because it's mainly intelligence, not physical.
Mhm. Right. So do you have an opinion, Chris Stark?
Can you go over that real quick again?
So if it is decided that it is espionage and thievery, the punishment would be reparations in the amount of stolen property or breached security, potentially exile. And then treason would be execution and potentially exile. Exile if it's not execution. It depends on the severity. I feel like if it was espionage and treason, we would have to go over and kind of get a judgment based off of what amount of information was taken. So there would probably have to be like a jail sentence and an interrogation, and to decide the severity after that fact. And then depending on severity, it could lead all the way up to exile. And then with treason, the lowest severity would be exile, with the highest severity being execution.
I mean, yeah. Considering the whole kingdom being breached,
Yeah.
and who knows what info, it could be some really private stuff. That's
Right.
none of our business.
I
I
know
think
for
if
a
it
fact
leads
that
to
it.
that, execution has to be done.
Not to make a bad situation worse, I know for a fact there was at least 2 contracts that would have been seen that the people that are involved with them feel pretty deeply about. I would have to ask them.
She told me what she looked at, if that helps.
Potentially. Do you recall any of it?
She told me it was Baelfire's advisor contract. And then a contract that you actually have with Oliver.
That was my concern. Though that was the exact 2 people that I was concerned about, because I don't necessarily mind that
Probably.
information being out, but their contracts with them
Mm-hmm.
for a reason, you know? Ollie, do you have an opinion?
Mine's not really like super secretive, so like I'm not super concerned that she has that information, but it does kind of suck to have stuff like that messed with, I guess, like without just asking about it.
Right.
Because like
Mm-hmm.
mine's open enough that if somebody asked, I just would say it, but I don't know what Baelfire's the whole situation with his is.
Right. And he's not really where I can ask him currently.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I'm thinking
ahead.
about is we've been lenient, and Helen was
Ah.
lenient before with Jura, because we had a situation for a while back.
Mhm.
And it's like, this isn't even my business now. It's just, she's a part of my kingdom.
Right. Genuinely, I appreciate you guys for being here and being willing to speak about it. A lot of the time when somebody else's citizen is in trouble with another kingdom, the first reaction is to defend and kind of push against it. So, first of all, I greatly appreciate every single one of you for being here. But in knowing so, part of the reason that that information strikes me is to know that she has a rap sheet.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of adds some concern again to like motivations. Is she just kind of violent, or what was the intention with the information that she found, or if that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
Yeah.
I mean, with Baelfire, when I was speaking with her, she was more so just seemed curious about his position and why it was being kept a secret, and like how that can be used like against the kingdom if like he was somehow dangerous. I don't think he is, but with Oliver, she was also told that you have a new title now.
I do.
Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Congrats.
But she was worried that it was favoritism, which I don't know why she would worry about that. This is not her kingdom. And I don't know.
That it kind of strikes me as funny, mostly because most of the other kingdoms go through bloodlines, and is that not also favoritism?
I mean, yes, it is. Our kingdom goes through bloodline, or at least
Like,
family title. So
yeah, like but also, why do my errors have any effect on her unless she's very concerned about the status of Paige?
it might be Paige. I don't know.
I think about this. If she, why be more concerned about and it's no shame or offense.
Mm.
I find you guys all very cool and fun people to hang out with. But like, could she like not worry about me or like Helen a little more than to a whole nother kingdom's business?
I don't know people's motivations. I'm sorry.
It's fair.
I know that we are so, as just biologically, we are curious about the information that we do not have. I think that is part of the reason that emissaries exist in the first place is how are we to know that our kingdom is ever safe? If the threat of war is to crop up, we need to have that kind of information. But it strikes me that this information isn't anything that, in my opinion, is threatening unless you give it a bigger shadow by taking it out of context, which I feel like taking it and not speaking to anybody about it allows for it. And like, this is the kind of stuff that, had I been even in a worse mood or whatever, had I not communicated with Chris Stark right then and there, could have festered and created a war. And we just got out of a war. And I don't want to see citizens running around willfully, especially for their own motivations and their own desire for information, doing things that could potentially set kingdoms against one another.
Yeah.
I mean, until you speak directly with her,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want my advice. But
I am open to all opinions and advices.
just hearing your laws and what you need, it sounds like in order to give her the charge of treason, you need to know her motives behind it, and you need like basically you need a confession to some degree.
Yeah, I agree.
And for espionage, I don't know what you need for that one. But if you would want to, most likely, this is just what I would do if you were wanting to be more lenient. But she's already gotten lenience from us.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
the law that she broke with us would have resulted in execution. But obviously she is not executed. So I would arrest her.
Mhm.
And then I would jail her and then have someone speak with her directly. Get any information, try to get like a confession, try to get like a I don't know, statement, anything like that, and then you can decide her charge then,
Mhm.
and if it needs to be escalated. So I would go with espionage because you have confirmation of that.
Right.
But once you
That's-
get her in a jail cell, further interrogate basically.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid plan. I do have concerns with the fact that my court typically is much larger than it is currently, with Bael and Arlo and even Ophelia focusing more on other projects. I don't necessarily want her to sit in a jail cell until I can get appropriate people in place to question her.
I imagine she wouldn't want to sit in jail for any longer again.
Right. I'm completely in agreement with that timeline, like arresting, jailing, interrogating. I just don't want it to seem like unfair treatment because everyone right to a speedy trial and whatnot. I don't have essentially Baelfire here to help with that process currently.
Yeah, that's fair. Hmm. I'm definitely, I mean, of course, not against. We put her in the prison to get, like, info. Because I
Right.
would like to know her intentions on why she would go into a whole nother kingdom and potentially commit a crime. Well, she already did, technically.
Yeah.
But
I-
why try to get info that is not your business?
Right. Are you saying that you would arrest her and put her in your prison, or what are you getting at?
I mean, we could, and then we could have you guys come in, but again, you don't have Baelfire and all that to help question.
Yeah. That's my concern.
It's a
I'm
sticky situation because they, of course, left yesterday.
yeah. I am willing to be unified on it. I know that the biggest blah, 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 puzzle piece is missing information.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Ollie, that's actually a really good point. He says from what he remembers, Jura was in jail in the end, or in trouble in the end, I guess is what he said, before the contract with him was signed. Which meant this would have had to have been after
What have happened after?
she lost her position. I'm curious if there wasn't multiple accounts of this.
Oh my fucking god.
So then you're saying there might have been multiple chances that she's run into the castle to look at info then. That changes this a lot.
Yeah, because she told me that it was before she was jailed. So I don't know. So she could
Ollie?
have been lying about that part.
Do you remember the date that she was in prison? Like the time frame?
Okay, it was a long ass time. I could check.
Will you go get your contract? I believe that it is. We just moved it.
I
Do we
have a
keep the
copy
criminal
still. I
records in
can
the
go grab
prison?
it.
Okay. Does it have dates on it? I would assume it does.
I could run and check the prison.
It might?
Yeah.
I'm not
Do you
sure
want
it
me
does.
to?
Okay.
I just
not
know that we
quickly.
signed it middle of April. But
Okay.
I will go look.
Okay. I apologize for being scattered.
Yeah, I just don't know if he's gonna find it because it's either it's in the prison for us or our general commander has it on their person, and I don't know where Amma is right now.
Found it!
You did? Oh.
The first book.
Lucky shot. Zach, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't have dates on it, but I know that I've only been in current position for like a month.
It's funny because I went down there to look at it before any of this was to happen. And then I ran into Vincent. The things felt very awkward. Yeah, let's see. Holy, we really did have her in there for a long time. I can read off the full, log if you guys would like.
You just say the date. I don't think the full log
It
needs
was
read.
from... It was from March 8th to the 28th. We had her imprisoned. So that really was almost a month.
Yeah, so that would have put her out of jail long before I signed my contract.
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Definitely shakes things up.
Sorry, I'm looking through stuff. You were sworn in as a knight on the 7th.
Right. Of April, right?
Yeah.
So like a week after she was released?
And I think that this contract came up only a couple of days before you were sworn in as a knight.
We
Because we had spoken about it.
spoke about it and then we signed it that morning before the swearing.
Yeah. So it would have been the 7th, if not like the 6th.
Right.
Which means that this would have been after she was released.
Relatively soon after, then.
Which means that it was of her own
Ambitions.
volitions. Yep.
Oh yeah, that works. Wow, that changes us a lot.
Sorry,
It definitely-
I was searching my memory for a little bit, and she definitely did bring up Oliver's contract when I spoke with her. So, I can say for sure that was something that she did bring up to me because I had no idea you had a contract.
Yeah.
So it might have been two separate instances. I'm not sure though.
That means that it definitely was at least one of the times of her own motivations, which concerns me. I have less concern with it being something that was enacted by her ruler, as that would have been her job, and if that was information that they felt was needed. But if it was on her own motivations, she entered into the castle, took information, targeted my citizens. I do think, I don't know. I think that there definitely needs to, at the very least, be an arrest and an interrogation.
Yeah.
Do you even have handcuffs? Do you know where they are?
Arlo, I think probably has them unless he's put them somewhere that
Okay.
I've not been made aware of. I didn't get the keys from him either.
Oh no.
Oh, that makes
Ah!
things harder.
No.
You may just have to wait until he comes back then.
Mm-hmm. It might have to lay low. And just to ease everybody's mind, I'm not currently even sleeping in the castle, but it does bring up the curiosity that there is potential for her to strike again. I mean, I don't know if she would now that she knows that we know, if that's something that she is privy to. I would assume if you were asking that she at least has some inclination, but it makes it more interested in learning her motivations for sure.
To be fair, the way that I gained the information was under the guise of me, quote unquote, wanting to check in on her.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely lied about my motivations as to why I wanted the information from her. So she shouldn't have any inkling that I have made you guys aware of anything. So
Okay. That's at least good.
yes, no, I'm very good at that.
I don't know if I might be a little bit scared. I don't know
I
how I
think the
feel
thing
about
that
that.
the thing that worries me is if once we do arrest her, what Vincent might do.
Yeah. Well, and it concerns me too, and I literally cannot do a single thing about it currently, but I know that it was very, very rough on Paige how late her arrest came. And I don't necessarily... I'm glad that she doesn't have any inkling that we know or that this is even something being talked about, because I would hate for that paranoia to set in and potentially make things worse.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I say we give it time for Arlo and Baelfire to get back. Keep kind of collecting information and maybe do a joint interrogation.
Okay.
If you're open to that. If there's information that you need. If there's not information that you need, I can do it.
I mean,
but-
I'd like, even if it's not her own intentions, which whatever the word I think. If
Volition?
there is also case that Helen asked her, I would have liked to know why Helen asked her to do this.
That's fair. If there was a time where it was asked of by another ruler, it makes the area a little more gray, understandably. But like I said, with us assuming that at least one of the times, I don't know how many times now, that's kind of opened up another can of worms. At least one of the times being of her own volition changes, like I said, the motivation, and that also worries me. Like, at what point do you feel brave enough to do something like that without the backing of your crown?
Well, I mean, yes, I just also don't think Helen would ask her to do that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, at that point, if this is way before, like, right after the war ended, I don't know why we would be suspicious of you guys at all.
Right.
Unless there's just information that I don't know that Helen has been keeping to herself, which is very likely. But I don't believe this would be something that Helen would order her to do.
Mm-hmm. Kind of the same boat I'm in.
It's unfortunate that Helen's not here to speak for herself. I would be interested in having that definitive answer, but we kind of have to hope that Jura says something and just bridge the gap in between.
Well, then I think the common consensus is that we're just waiting for Arlo and Baelfire to come back in order to take any action on this, then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, I guess with that said, again, I appreciate you guys for being here. We can adjourn unless there's questions or concerns, I guess.
uh, See, I had idea. See, when I originally wanted to have the meeting, I didn't know about this whole Jura stuff.
Oh, what was the original intention of the
Well,
meeting?
Well, at the time, I had just because it's kind of like it was all. I've had so much thrown into my lap per se in the
Mhm.
last week, and it was more to just kind of like catch up and see if there's anything I should know about like the like in relations to the two kingdoms,
Right.
so I don't like overstep boundaries or anything.
Well, the most pressing news with the overworld, as far as that would be considered, is that we have officially sworn in heirs, being Callie and Oliver, and Atticus is officially one of our knights. And my birthday's coming up, but I don't know how important that really is.
I mean, birthdays are cool, so I say that's very important.
Very important.
You're a very
Mhm.
cool person.
You guys will all be invited, don't worry. Okay. All right. Ollie, do you got anything to say? Are you okay?
I think I am okay.
Okay. Zach? You okay? You got anything you gotta say, add?
Not about the Jura thing, but something else.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Remember the lab that I was talking to you about?
Yes, I think.
For context, there is a goblin lab I'm trying to find.
Uh-huh.
I had went to my parents' old house yesterday because I was looking for my mother's medical records.
Okay.
I have been experiencing a burning pain, which is weird for Dragonborns because we can't feel fire.
Interesting.
I knew my mother had experienced a similar pain, so I wanted to see if she kept any records about it.
Mm-hmm.
I got home. I found the place destroyed.
Your, like,
Huh.
personal home?
Yes.
Oh. Interesting.
The walls are destroyed. There's bookshelves flung on the floor. Paper everywhere. It's a mess.
Oh, no.
I found 3 books. My mom's medical
Oh.
records. A note from me. And the worst part is a goblin entry.
So and this was, like, recent, right? Like, there is actual goblin movement happening right now as we speak.
This happened. There's dates in the book. This happened months before the war ended.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Hmm.
my mother was an experiment. She, along with 5 other Dragonborns, were apparently an experiment for them to try and harness the power of our dragon breath.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh, from what she said in her medical log is that they did injections and then some other kinds of things to, like, I don't know if it was to weaken the chamber to a point where they could get to it, but she also did say they almost considered open surgery, so I don't know. But they waited. That happened like 24 years before they died. So they apparently tracked her down. I wasn't home at the time. I recognized the date. The date that it took place, I was off on a mission. I wasn't even
Mhm.
home or close to home. But
So
they. Oh, sorry.
you're okay. I'm concerned about the fact that they destroyed your home. Like, are they coming for you? Is this a targeted attack?
I don't know.
And
From
also,
what
I'm sorry that you had to look through all of that. That can't be easy.
From what the log for the goblin thing said was that they were essentially tying up loose ends, trying to wipe all evidence that they even tried to experiment. So they were getting rid of specimens, they were getting rid of evidence, they were getting rid of everything. Anyone or anything that was connected to the project, I guess.
What does that mean for the burning?
I'll get to that. Sorry.
Oh, you're okay.
My mom had wrote down that she did experience some pain, like burning pain.
Mm-hmm.
She also wrote down how from the experiments that she had to deal with, because her and my father were still active duty for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So they did come home a couple times, like injured. So it was something I got used to. But they would never show me the full extent of their injuries. Maybe just like they scraped their knee or something. With my mom, it was a little bit more present because it would take weeks for even simple wounds to heal on her body. But she said that she also experienced the burning pain and that it possibly came from the experiment that was done on her chamber for the breath.
Mm-hmm.
The part that ties it into me is when my mom was experimented on, I was in development.
You
So,
were in her.
yeah.
Oh, that's.
So
I'm
there's
so sorry.
It's okay. There's a chance that whatever happened with her in the experiments could have genetically passed down through to me. But the only ones that have those answers are goblins or the lab.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any inclination of what this lab looks like, or is there any way that I can help?
I don't know what it looks like, but I have the cords.
Okay.
This goblin, whoever wrote this book, is kind of an idiot
Oh.
because he just put the cords
Just
down
put the
in
location
the
to
book.
it.
He did. Like legit put the cords to the lab. So,
That checks out.
but
Have you went and looked at, or are you waiting for a group?
I want to take Ro and Arlo,
Okay.
I
and
certainly don't mind helping if you need it.
yeah. Honestly, the more help we can probably get, the better. I just want to wait until Arlo's back.
Right. He deserves answers too.
Yeah. Because I did inform him of this, so I wanted to keep him in the loop too.
Okay. Along the same topic, if you guys would follow me, I showed Chris Stark this yesterday, and I might have showed Rowena. I can't remember. Actually, I do think I showed Rowena. I might have showed both of you. I don't know.
I don't remember anything.
Oh, are you talking about the button?
The button. Yeah.
Oh, the button thing, yeah.
The button.
The button. Yeah, no.
The button.
Yeah.
The button.
The terrible button.
Button tried to kill me.
No!
It worries me with Helen being gone to think that it felt like that button was meant to target the High Lady and I. And with Zach's house recently being destroyed, it seems like things are progressing quickly.
Oh, okay. Well, another thing to mention probably would be that the fact that. Okay, so we all know about the money fairy, right? We're all aware of what this thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it seems as if the money fairy struck our vault, and everybody thinks that Vincent is the money fairy. We all know this at this point. But Vincent swears up and down he did not do that, and that things were moved around within our safes, and then things were moved around within his personal basements.
Hmm.
Well, like if there's an actual person behind the money fairy, does that not have like legal implications also?
It does. Yes, it does.
Maybe Jura's the money fairy.
I mean, I doubt it. She doesn't
Aye.
necessarily seem like she seems very cold. I don't think she would want to give
True.
her money away, but that's just an outsider's
You're right.
judgment and me maybe being kind of mean, for which I apologize, but
Look, I'm not saying this could lead to anything, but Vincent threw emerald blocks at Nixie yesterday.
Love that.
oh.
What?
Joint interrogation. Bring them both in.
I'm just gonna interrogate like both of them at this point.
I mean, if they're both locked up, it's not like one can take action against the other.
Our advisor.
Hey, you want to do John?
No! Don't do this to me, Chris Stark. Not again. Not again. Do you know how,
So he makes active. No,
No,
Do
don't
you-
you dare.
do you know how close I was to actually becoming the advisor? I'm so... Do not do that to me.
Oh, the numbers. Do I have suspicions with like it's kind of putting itself together that these goblins are capable of looking like any one of us, and there's people that are moving funny, and it seems like we're getting a lot of people arrested all at the same time for being short crazy. What if it's all one big string?
I don't know. If they
Possible.
can look like this, it'll be really hard to figure out who is who.
That's what I'm worried about, is like with the increased amount of felonious activity, I don't know, people can't really be that bad on their own, right? Like there's got to be something.
I have no idea, honestly. I mean, within my books, like my actual like I have them on me, like my the things that I found.
Mhm.
The king was mentioned a couple of times in it, but he died. So, I don't know.
Okay. I guess everybody lace up your boots and just keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
I have paws.
When you don't have paws, you wear boots. So
True.
when you are able to lace them, keep them laced.
Could get you
Until-
boots for your paws.
Boots.
Boots.
There you go.
Until then, stay bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I guess.
I can do that.
I have stress, guys. I have so much stress.
You really do.
This is
I just
Emperor
so much
stuff I need.
stress.
You should try some
It's
breathing
been a week.
exercises. Not those ones. Those are the ones you use when you have a baby. Don't do
I would
those
know
ones.
that.
Whoa.
It's only been 1 week and I've got all this info dumped on me.
It's a lot, huh?
Oh yeah. How do you do it?
Zarg.
I just want to fish, man.
Fishing sounds
Same.
so good right now.
It's so
Oh.
peaceful.
Relaxing fishing after trauma.
How do you think I stay so positive?
So much fishing.
So much.
Fish provide. No, the water provides. Fuck.
Keep
Yeah.
that thing on me.
Are you forgetting your own cult slogan?
There's a slogan now. It's definitely a cult, Zach.
He already told me it was a cult.
Well, now there's a slogan.
Well, good.
There's
Remember
been-
how we were saying it can't be a cult if there's nothing to worship, and if the slogan is the water provides, you're worshiping the water.
No, you're worshiping fishing. The water is just
you
a
worship-
just a vessel.
Are you worshiping the water because it's the vessel? The fishing. Are you worshiping the pole or the fish? Because pole worshiping sounds crazy.
We're worshiping
Right now.
the peace.
Interesting. Interesting.
I'm sorry, it sounds like you said pole instead of pool. Pole instead of pool for a hot second. And
I said like fishing
Said
pole.
pole.
P-O-L-E pole.
pole? Like fishing pole.
Yeah.
I thought you said, okay. So then I did hear right.
Oh.
What?
What are you open?
Captain Rexaris missived me
Oh.
and said, "Apologies, I did not mean to join your meeting."
Oh.
I said I did not notice, but I
I didn't
appreciate
see
the
it
honesty. I'm curious if he heard the poll thing.
You should ask him.
Probably
hear
knew we were
anything I-
talking about fishing.
You didn't hear anything about polls, did you?
No, you just ask him, so what do you think about poles?
What's your opinion on polls
Yeah.
What is your opinion on the state of the polls in this economy?
for or against?
This meeting has devolved very quickly.
It has.
We need the giggle moment, though.
I think the stress is getting to all of us.
It's better than a
It's been getting
potential
to
gas
me.
leak.
How do we know that there's not one? There's been people in this castle. Who knows what they've done?
I have this
Time to
this
search
thing
every
on my
inch now.
face that would smell a gas leak.
Your sniffer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Good to have you. You know, that's a pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's
yep,
a good skill.
it is.
I appreciate that.
I smelled the button and then the button sizzled at me.
You upset the button at that point.
Oh, I did.
The button fought back.
It's
You made button angry.
pretty convinced now the button might be a cat.
No.
Oh
no.
no.
It hissed
The
at me
spirit
and
of
then
little
slapped me in
sir
the
lives
face.
on. The spirit of little sir lives on.
Maybe Little Sir didn't get caught in the crossfire. Maybe Little Sir planted the button and then left.
Oh.
It was the
Wow.
cat.
Well, when I find that cat's toast. I'm putting it in the same cell as Paige.
Oh,
Oh god.
God, no.
She's gonna kill that cat.
Well, then we have a reason to leave her there.
Oh,
Execution for murder.
with cat.
For murder.
Just saying accidents happen all the time. My room's right next to the jail. Just have a
Hey, no.
Just bad
Don't implicate yourself.
no, it's
If I hear it, I
scientific
have to say that I heard it.
scientific accident just blew up the entire basement of the castle. It's fine.
That's also destruction of property.
We'll rebuild.
Stop implicating yourself.
Okay.
Gosh.
It reminds me of Apollo.
People just don't get to threaten you and have it be okay.
Stop
I'm not threatening the friends.
Yeah, don't be threatening anybody. Keep your hands
That's
to
not a
yourself.
nice thing. Hands, paws, wings.
Oh, it looks like we have been invited to a sleepover.
Oh,
You don't
What?
sleep.
Well, I just was letting you know.
Okay. I guess I'm going to a sleepover. With
Are you
who?
interested in going?
Yeah. Okay.
This says, Dear High Vessel, we are having a sleepover at Enya's house. And just wanted to know if you wanted to join. If not, that's okay. Just thought we'd put the offer out there because you're Enya's bandmate.
Missing out on a sleepover again.
Very nice.
Raina,
From Raina.
I'm gonna fight her.
Oh,
Ooh, we just
I'm
said
not
keep
with
hands to ourselves. Just said
We can
that.
all roll up. Just be like, oh, the pretty court members walk like
Oh.
this. We just invade the sleepover.
Oh, she'll be
Like,
pissed if I do
hi.
that.
Let's do it.
Oh.
You wanna piss her off?
Let's go infiltrate
Look,
the sleepover.
I'm there. She won't get mad regardless. It's
Yeah, he would say it was Chris Ark's idea. It's fine.
what?
Infiltrate.
Didn't even invite me.
Infiltrate. Infiltrate the sleepover.
I mean, I guess it would get our stress out of the way.
Infiltrate.
We're in like a weird mood now, so it's fine.
Do you have like a +4 for this invitation?
I am the ruler of a realm, and so is he.
I true.
I guess technically
They
Plus one,
invite
plus two.
themselves.
I'm an heir, so why not?
Yeah.
Let's start pulling that
Yeah.
card all the time.
I hear
Invite
title
yourselves
goes
and you
over
bring
very
two.
I pulled the title out once and it felt very cool.
well.
I don't like it.
I almost made a new title for myself by accident the first day of having power or like being emperor.
What was
I
your
almost
title?
called myself Empress acting Emperor Chris Dark.
That
I think
would
all of
be
that would have been so complicated to
such a
sign 24/7.
mouthful.
Yeah.
It'd be so hard
I
for
don't
people
want
to
to sign
call
that
you that.
24/7. No, but I don't mind just being called Chris Dark.
Same. I just like to be called either Lanoira or Nora. And everyone's just like, the High Vessel. I'm just like, oh my god.
Well, I don't know if you want me to call you that, so I was never given permission.
You're welcome.
Where'd you
Well,
go?
Look
There you-
behind you.
I'm scared
This
if I
way.
eat a corpse food, I'll go under the floor.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Well, if you see Hemlock, say hi, and if you end up in Paige's cell, say hi.
Hemlock and
thanks.
Halogen
No.
are down there.
I don't want to have to
Uh,
explain. Oh, why are you in my cell? That's
I've been down there before, so.
Yeah. Well, and then if you go down in a
When?
certain area, you go really down.
You and me went down there before.
When?
Yes, if you see the
When
big
she
guy,
showed
say
us
hello.
the button.
Never mind.
You showed them
I
too?
forgot.
I showed them the dungeon, I
Oh,
think.
okay, good.
I
We
didn't
got to
show them the
talking-
other stuff.
Okay, good.
We got to talking about something. You're like, "Do you want to test my dungeon?" Like, okay.
Oh yeah, no, I needed to know if the walls were sturdy.
Oh, that's a very valid reason.
Yeah. I think I think if I remember right, Oliver is very concerned about their sturdiness and is potentially going to line them with obsidian.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Smart.
If I ever end up in there, then I'll never be able to get out.
I think that's kind of what he was getting at, is like if we had foreign, well, not you specifically, but like foreign jailbirds, he would need to take extra precautions because there are a couple of different types that can just go through stuff.
Yeah.
Holy cow, your eyes are out.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
Thank you.
She lost her blindfold.
Oh no,
Oh
Mhm.
no.
that's not ideal.
No.
Um,
And you're just here in the overworld without it. This is terrible.
Yeah.
We're inconsiderate.
to be
just-
fair, I dragged her into the meeting.
It's okay. I can just look at the ground whenever I go outside. It's fine.
I can carry you too, so.
Oh, this floor is very antique.
Oh, the pretty wolves walk I think I'm losing it, guys. I think I'm cracking.
Do you want to go infiltrate the sleepover?
Yeah.
I'm down. I think I
Okay, let's go.
rubbed off on you with the Pretty Wolf song.
I just use it as like a vocal stim now when I'm too stressed out.
That's what I did it for.
Well, yesterday I came out of the castle and I walked up to Callie, and then Callie got very confused. I think I told this already, didn't I?
We're just gonna roll up without our pajamas on.
I
hope
didn't
that's
hear
okay.
the story.
Take a shortcut.
Ow.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Did you
it was
just jump off
after-
the side?
No.
It was after the little urgent meeting we had about the Jura stuff. I walk out of the castle because we were all leaving, and then Callie just sees me walk by, coming out of the castle. And she's like, "Oh, why were you in the castle?" I said, "Oh, I was in a meeting with the harvest."
The question: the heir or the emperor?
I don't think she knows.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm assuming that we go to Zareth first.
Yeah.
I assume. I
Copy the
don't,
whole-
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Toll.
I know that.
They said it's at Enya's house, so I don't necessarily know where that is.
I don't know where that is either.
Goodbye, little sir.
Meow.
Is this one named?
Yeah.
Oh, little sir too.
Okay, I asked them to meet us at Zareth really quickly.
Perfect.
That's gonna look really fun when we all pull up.
We probably have to leave the group.
Hello?
I made it.
Oh, okay. Goodness, there's a
Plus
hole.
4.
Plus 4.
Nora,
Okay, I
you
will
buy your own toll.
put you all down.
I also bought you one.
Oh, well.
This is the same problem they have.
You don't
I
ever
didn't buy
buy
one
the
this time,
tolls
so-
when
Good.
we go places. I always
I
do.
just
This
read your
is-
mind. I read
you
your
wanna-
mind. So.
Do you want to log
Good.
everybody?
No.
I think Rena might be doing it.
I am.
Okay, cool.
Ollie, I heard your account, Ollie, now.
Oh yeah, don't call me that though.
Okay,
Raina, you got new
Stresses me
clothes.
out.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
You look good.
Thank you.
I'm just Ollie forever.
Yeah. See, I get that feeling too.
Escort, Rena. We're all at Enya's house up there right now. I don't know if any of you have the waystone.
I've never been, so.
Nope.
My flame is barking again.
Oh, I thought it was Ollie.
It might have been. It might have been. You know, if the flame wants to bark while a wolfkin is around, then maybe it's not the flame.
Maybe he's trying to communicate.
I did not bark.
Oh, yeah, it's probably your flame then. Maybe the flame is trying to say something to you in your
Maybe
native
the
language.
flame.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Do it again, Flame.
No, the flame looks like it just wants to lay down now.
Same.
Oh. Okay.
Who said they have Enya's waystone?
I don't think any of us do.
No.
Oh, okay. Do you all want to go one at a time, or
Well, then it's like one
Well, you
person
can
at a
take
time.
one, and then you both come back, and then it just goes
okay?
there.
Who wants to grab me?
Okay.
It's your girlfriend.
Don't everybody jump at once, y'all. Jeez.
I have the pre-permission to do that whenever.
I knew it. Hello.
Next.
Oh, hold on.
Can you pick me up while you have pause? You can.
I can. I'm very
Wow.
strong.
It's lovely.
Ah,
Oh,
I could not see. In me without my glasses.
Oh my, there's a whole party here. What the heck?
I fear my house is not big enough for
Loaf.
this party.
One more, hold on.
Loafing around in his house.
It's like a +4.
And they're all here.
Wow, this is a whole party. Yeah.
I said us, plural.
I just wanted to check on you.
Thank you. Well, I'm okay. I just realized I'm wearing my glasses.
Oh,
shoot.
they look
Yeah.
lovely.
Thanks. Yeah. I'm doing
Excuse me.
better.
Thank you,
Hi.
Zach.
Hi.
Sore,
Good.
but warmer.
What doing?
So
Good.
What
That's
doing?
at least a plus. The warmer the better.
It's seen you a bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well that would make sense.
Wait. Key.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I have any tea on me, which is a crime.
Why?
I have enough in my house.
I know you do.
I must speak to the moon for a moment.
Okay.
I'll be in the corner.
Okay. The moon is aggressive sometimes. Sorry.
So's the flame, it's okay.
Yeah, the flame can be very violent.
Oh yeah, it was barking earlier.
Yeah, I was
He's
pretty
trying to
convinced.
communicate.
Yeah, I was pretty convinced it was just trying to get Ollie to talk back.
Maybe one day we can have a conversation.
Oh.
Anyways, what were you guys up to? That's an answer.
Yep.
That explains it.
Okay.
We can go downstairs and not just stand in my chest room if we want.
Oh.
What is he?
Sorry, Ollie.
Really?
He's gonna be like, where'd I move to it?
The kitchen.
This is
You
so
guys-
cute.
Oh yeah, you guys probably haven't been here before. Enya! You can give
Oh,
a house
yes.
tour.
Oh yes.
Where in the world am I?
Hi.
Hi.
You're downstairs.
Did I fall?
No,
No.
I carried you.
Oh, good.
Hold on just a second.
Did you get the letter I sent you from the randos?
You sent me a letter? When?
Like not very long ago.
Oh, well, I've been outside, so I don't know if, I don't think I've seen it yet.
Right.
I need to.
No.
To.
It'll be there when you're ready for it.
Yay. I like mail. You know, what's crazy? They say I was missing for a week. I didn't receive any mail while I was gone. So,
That's about how often I receive mail.
but whenever I am here, I'll sometimes get mail, so I don't know.
Weird.
You know, I've received way less mail recently also.
It's kind of weird.
I'll send
I'm
you
not gonna
mail.
jinx it.
I just get quarters from someone.
Quarters?
Quarters?
Ooh, good time.
I just get quarters.
What is a quarter?
I don't know. I just get, it's a little piece of
You want me to move so you
magma
can
cream
see?
and it says a quarter for you.
Here.
Jesus
Oh.
fucking
Weird.
Christ, there are so many more
Wings
people
are
here
weird.
now.
Yes, there's a whole party now.
Hello.
Welcome to the
Okay,
party.
This is my kitchen.
It's beautiful.
It's
Love it.
It's small. I don't often use it. I mainly use the stuff at the hellhole. This goes down to my basement. I have some potatoes down there, and some like random crops. And over here we have my living room.
Aw,
Ooh.
Small, cozy.
cute.
Oh, pictures.
Yeah,
I love pictures.
yeah. That's my cat Truffle that Raina didn't like. She called him Scrunkly.
Mr. Scrunkles!
No, it's not.
No.
Look at it.
Not
His-
scrunkily.
His
She's
name is
holding
Truffle.
Yeah.
Ollie
People
doesn't
do
like
that.
cats.
Do you want me to move the cat further away from you?
No.
You can put it on the side of
No, it's fine. I prefer the cat.
I
one
thought you were
still.
about to
Fire?
put it in
You're-
the fucking fire. Yeah.
Quiet.
We
not
had the
put the
same
cat in the
thought.
fire.
I tuck my wings in so I don't whack people with them.
Fair enough.
Why I'm standing in the corner.
It's okay, you can whack Mavis.
Oh,
What did I do to deserve that?
I don't think
Stole my money.
someone I barely
No,
talked
I
to, don't
didn't.
wanna-
You gave it to me.
Likely story.
Okay.
are you the money fairy?
Oh my god.
No.
The
I don't
money
have any
fairy
money
came to my
myself.
house, and I don't know
Really?
how I feel
The money
about
fairy
that.
has not come to my house, and I'm.
The money
I
fairy is
don't-
the reason I have
Well,
money.
I bet the money
I don't
fairy
want
doesn't know
them
where
to-
you live. You live out like the middle of
That's true.
nowhere.
Money
I
fairies
don't
never
know how
visited
the money
me.
fairy. Yeah, you don't want it.
I
Quite
don't
truthfully.
think the money fairies ever visited me either.
It's just
No.
money.
But they've
Probably
rented the
for the
money
best.
multiple
Well, yeah,
times.
but like, I
Okay,
don't want
I've woken
anyone
up to
in
the
my
money fairy
house
in
that
your
I don't
room.
know.
The money fairy.
Okay, that's fair.
was
My
in
house
the
is pretty
hellhole
open,
once.
so I don't care.
Oh, open concept house.
Realistically, if you think about it, with the money fairy going into your house and you not knowing about it, it's breaking and entering.
Trespassing.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
I don't-
I think we're
I feel
aware
like
of
they're
at this
paying
point how
for
many laws
entry.
it's broken.
Hey, I only got 5 emeralds from the money fairy breaking it, or blocks breaking in, and I get more from my little goblin guys in like 2 minutes.
Okay, well, not
so...
all of us can be rich like that.
Womp womp, skill issue?
And issue.
I can't make that joke. I don't know the end
Oh, yeah,
finances.
they're quite great for money purposes.
They are. I got like
You know-
8 of them downstairs.
Yeah,
I've met a
several
few
couple.
little green men, and they are kind of useless. I'm gonna be real honest.
That's so sad.
Do you wanna
The
do you wanna
nether
see one of my
goblins.
goblins?
You should say that to
Sure.
my Fortune 4
Oh.
pickaxe.
Athena, no, I
No.
don't.
Okay,
no,
never mind.
suggest- No.
Oh.
We'll show
Oh,
the high vessel later.
okay.
Wait. Okay.
Right, not fun.
Yeah, we can go back upstairs, and I'll just show you my little chest room.
On a trip. On a trip.
This is my chest room.
Oh, is this where we were standing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
was,
even notice that there was chests. I just was standing here.
They do kind of blend into the wall.
I like the
It's like
color of 'em.
crimson,
Yeah.
pinks. Yeah, it's crimson.
I like these hanging lights. These hanging lights would be so cool for my birthday, Ollie.
Oh,
I wanna see.
When's your birthday?
Is your birthday coming up?
those would be very cool.
Coming up on June 9th.
So the 6th cycle.
Yeah, 6th cycle. I was like, oh.
I don't even know how you'd go about getting them.
Let's see.
Oh,
Which
very
ones?
easily.
Oh yeah.
The hanging ones?
If you wanted to decorate with them, I'm sure we
it's
could
just like
easily.
poking at it. That's really funny.
It does.
It might be fun to have some.
I will have to
We
they
can certainly
place an order.
Yeah.
I'll take them all. Thanks.
There are
definitely
so
fix-
many in the
Yeah.
Nether. You could not possibly take them all.
There's so many right here by
I
my
never get
house.
used to that.
I was gonna say she just walked straight through the wall and it caught me off guard.
Yeah, I never get
Yeah.
used to that.
Normally she goes through the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, like that's I
my.
feel like a little more natural than just like continuing to walk.
I like to run in the walls sometimes.
Sometimes I wish I could do that. I just like go straight through the wall.
Yeah. Hey, Enya, we can go through the window.
Yeah, and you
I
remember
Go
window?
through the window, yeah.
can go through the window very easily.
We found out earlier we all have different ways of going through windows. I can just
Oh,
Yeah, and then I can just
What just happened?
And then I just, you know, walk
I just
see, I would have to like
I don't know how I feel
open the
about that.
door, and walk all the way around, and then stand on the other side and just be like, "I did it!"
It's
Loud.
basically the same thing, really. I think that's more impressive than what me and Reyna are doing.
There's a man.
What?
There's a man.
Yeah, there's a man.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
that's unfortunate.
Up there?
Oh! It's
Oh, wait.
go downstairs.
Oh yeah. Don't look. I'm stuck.
No, I'm not looking.
Go downstairs.
Us go.
I don't think
I
she's
can't-
gonna talk about me.
Yes,
No.
I am.
There you go. I didn't think about that when I brought him down.
It's fine. You're good. You're good. You can come back
Sorry.
up.
That's fine.
Oh, you're human.
Oh, yeah, I do that sometimes.
You have boots.
Boots
Yeah,
with
and
the
they're
That's
fur.
the big difference, Zach. He got boots. That's what's different about him.
Now I can lace them up.
Yeah.
Wait,
We'll
do
get
you
you
have
boots for your
in
paws,
wolf
too.
form? Yeah.
No, I just have paws in wolf form.
Slip-on boots in wolf form.
Slip-on shoes.
They're my
I love
my
those.
furry slippers.
I'm so sad I lost one of my favorite pairs of boots.
You want
That was the
one of
most
mine?
devastating part of finding you. You had a shoe missing.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
She didn't have a shoe.
I
Why
was like
did you
so
have the
panicked
grippers
trying
out?
to get her.
Wait,
I
you
noticed it
lost your
later.
shoe.
Yeah.
I noticed
Keep
there
your
was a shoe
grippers
missing
covered,
like
Enya.
halfway through the forest on the way to the
What?
apothecary.
Oh, I never
Keep your
noticed.
grippers covered.
I had socks on.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh. Heck.
What did you
Oh
say?
well,
Not
okay.
saying
Right now
anything.
they're not
I
covered.
said
so
keep
I feel
grippers
self-conscious
covered
about
in
them.
frostbite.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You're in your own house. We can excuse having the grippers out.
Yeah, sorry. Oh. Man, everybody here has asked me in pajamas. I did not think this through.
We saw you yesterday too, so.
Oh yeah.
You're also technically supposed to be on bed rest.
I am home rest.
House arrest?
Yeah, I think that's called
House
house
arrest.
arrest.
Maybe not house arrest.
Sounds less fun when you put it that way.
Yeah, it is, really. Yeah.
House arrest sounds terrible.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh,
I was gonna say you would
you've
know.
experienced.
I do have mail.
Is it from Ollie?
It is.
Yay!
Is your postbox in your room?
What the heck, Enya?
Yeah.
Where else would
What?
you put
What?
it?
Outside your
your
house?
house.
Oh
No,
no.
I did that once, but then
Outside my
Mine's in
house.
my room too.
So is mine.
What if
You
someone
put it
just, like,
outside,
walked
people
Oh
will
my
get
god,
into it.
is.
it was outside, and then I moved it because I put a flower pot there instead.
Ah.
Priorities.
Wow.
Plus, you know, what if someone just like walked by and like took stuff out of my mailbox? I don't know.
That's my
People-
concern too.
Well, that's a good point.
I mean, I only
I'm
get
not
sent
that
food,
interesting.
so
Same, Nixie, same.
Well, yeah,
I-
I mean,
I can't even eat most of it. So it's
oh, sweets,
yeah. I got cupcakes earlier.
the randos. Thanks, randos.
Oh, Athena.
Yeah.
They got your sword.
They're
Oh
gonna.
my.
Are you guys gonna fight?
They're gonna measure size.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Enya, pull out your new one. We got you a new sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
And yeah, your sword has a great personality.
It's not about the size of the sword, it's about what you do with it.
It's about the personality.
Well,
Not gonna answer that one.
Hey, mine's only like 2 inches bigger, which is a huge amount. But if you...
Somebody has lied to you if you believe that's a huge amount.
I don't know. Holden's is pretty thick.
Who?
Who?
Or Zach's is pretty thick.
See,
He was holding the
yours
sword,
has
and that's all I
girth,
could
you
think
know?
about.
You just watching the way he be holding that sword.
You ever just look at the way people hold things? Like Atticus holds things
Put a
with the
real
wrong
grip on
hand.
it.
Okay, I'm putting it back.
oh. I've
Atticus
compared
does hold
sword
things with
with
the wrong hand.
with
Yeah,
2 people
he
now.
just walks
he
around like
alive?
this. He's like,
I guess so.
I do like. Actually, wait. Can I see your
you
sword
have
properly?
a cool axe.
Yeah, you want me to?
That
You
is
want to
cool.
actually hold
Oh,
it?
this one.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of axe is that?
It is a
It's called
netherite
hard
double axe, I think.
Listen.
See, that's the one I put. The
That's what you should have.
What'd you put the
That's
what in?
sick.
That's the one I put the order.
like the
for
design.
In
Do you want to see
Yeah.
mine?
Order for who?
Yeah, dude.
Who'd you order it from?
Who do you think?
Dinar.
How long ago did you put that order in?
We talked about this earlier.
We have a new reason to smack him.
Wow.
We had so many reasons before.
have
I
another
don't know
one.
why you're-
We're adding another one to the
There
list.
was
Is it
already a
Claymore
plan
base or-
in place. Like,
Yeah, Claymore base.
It's okay. We got you a sword now.
Yeah.
It was my brother's.
I think
It's my
the
favorite
Just had
weapon.
the Overworld blacksmith could get you one by like tomorrow. He's
Who's
pretty
the Overworld
efficient.
blacksmith?
I don't know, but he's very good at what he does.
Oh.
Yeah, I've heard
At
very
this
good
point,
things
at this
about
point,
him.
Enya, you might as well. Fernar's
It's-
slacking.
I've heard very good things about him. He's
It's
a pretty cool
Ollie.
person.
Doxed. Fully doxed.
I mean, advertising.
I mean, if you care, Sundew made my sword, so
Dude,
Sundu's very good too.
Your sword is so pretty.
yeah.
looks like it's made of crystals. They look very sharp.
Everyone's flexing swords on me. And it's bullshit. I'm leaving.
It's shiny.
It's okay.
Absolutely.
Whip yours out,
Flexing your
Chris
swords
Stark.
on me.
I
don't
Chris,
know.
I don't have one.
Emperor.
We can get you a
Emperor
Emperor.
Chris, I bet
This
you're
I don't
is
have.
sort of that
Ironically,
weapon.
running a kingdom, you think I would have a weapon? I don't.
What
So
weapon
this is all
do
I
you
have.
Oh, I thought you said this is all
His
living.
charming personality.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it is named, but
His
not
fishing
You
all.
do have
rod.
a very charming personality.
Yeah.
Hey.
You have your fishing rod.
Oh,
Chris, I
snatched.
have an extra
Oh.
diamond
I
glaive
was
that
like,
we
where
can
did it
upgrade
go?
if you
It
want
like
it.
merged.
Yeah, I need to talk to Sundu about getting like a sword, a blade or something.
No, yours is.
I have one of those
is
too.
way
I hear
better
glaives,
than
they're
mine.
really
Squad?
good.
You have
Netherite shortbow
Hello?
squad?
Yeah?
Found it in the stronghold when we
I
looted
have.
one, so.
Oh no, I picked it up. Sorry.
Ooh.
I'm breaking 2 and power 3. That's all I got. Then.
All I have
Okay.
on mine is power 2.
They're really
Found it,
nice,
like,
but I
somewhere
like my
at
sword better,
temple
so.
That's so
Yeah.
good.
Mine is.
Glaives are
Unbreaking
good for
3,
reach.
Power 5.
Yeah.
Punch
Whoa.
2, flame,
You can
and
poke
infinity.
people away.
Whoa, remind me to not get on the bad side of your bow.
Oh, and I have an archery
Oh.
thing that allows me to pop off 3 at once.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh
Did
wow.
you just
Oh.
Well,
fire and
That
arrows
was
off in the
at me.
house?
Eh, they're stuck in the wall now.
Yeah.
It's magic. They'll go away.
They'll rot out eventually.
your house has been blessed by the High Vessel's arrows.
Oh, you're
Yes.
welcome.
Careful,
Thank
Raina.
you. I appreciate it. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
How did I? Did I take damage from what?
You when you were going back up, you got.
You put your
got into
face
the-
in the ceiling.
Imagine
Oh.
not being able to go through blocks.
Yeah, truly terrible.
Imagine taking damage in blocks.
This is why I pick you up and I
She
just
put her
put you
face
through my
in the
door.
ceiling? Can she not just go through them?
Yeah,
can,
but
but if she-
she became
No, it was.
she became
it was when she was going
unphantomized with
through-
her face in the ceiling.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I could test it, but I feel like that would get vetoed.
Yeah, don't
What?
do that.
I don't think you will.
Ollie,
Oh, that's a challenge.
Oh,
Oh,
Raina.
that's it.
Raina.
See,
There you go.
that's what happens.
Please no.
You briefly went
challenged.
into the same like way that you do when you go down, and my heart stopped for a second. I can't lie.
Please don't do that.
I took no damage from that. I hope you know.
I know, but when you were in the block, you fell down. a
I
bit.
fell over.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they're already gone.
Oh, well, look at that. Your house is no
Wow.
longer blessed, Enya.
Cursed house now.
Brief,
Whoa.
brief blessings.
Brief blessings.
Yep.
You're stressing me
good
out
while
with
it
all that.
I do not take any damage like at all.
I
I have
have
2
infinity,
arrows.
but thank you.
Oh, that works too.
Oh,
You okay?
Oh.
yeah. I'm just
Okay.
winding down. Got a lot of energy to express, and sometimes it comes out as a shriek.
Or a song.
Fair enough.
It seems fitting.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
make that
released
make a hit
fire.
single.
Yeah.
I've been learning not to yell at walls, so it just sometimes it's just instead
Yell at
of
walls?
yeah. That's what I do when I get stressed. I just sit and yell at the walls, Zach.
She does. It's very loud.
It's very loud. Honestly, not the worst coping mechanism. I
That's
think you
true.
could have.
Yeah.
We talked
Hang on.
about worse ones earlier.
Mhm.
Hi, Vessel.
Yeah.
You can tell me more. I'm ready now.
Oh, about me just
Zach,
sitting
Zach,
yelling at
Zach,
the
Zach,
walls.
wrong thing. Zach. Come on.
Oh, don't worry. I've got that too. So
Where is okay,
Jet.
okay, we're ready.
hang on. Let me sit back down.
Story time with Nora.
Okay, we're ready.
Sometimes, when it's once upon a time.
Someone
have
get
an
the high vessel
enraptured-
up on a stage. I'm telling you right now.
This is getting
I
good.
cannot
We'll
imagine.
play by the high vessel.
Oh, the stress. And it builds up in my bones. And sometimes I find a wall, and the wall says, Lanoira, listen to me.
And you're not running the other direction?
What are you looking at? What the heck?
And when-
No, I understand her. I understand.
What, you understand the walls talking back to you?
and the
I
wall
don't
goes,
go towards
and
the
the
wall.
Lanoira, you gotta
I
listen
am
to
in the
me.
walls.
And then I go,
Bravo! Yeah! Beautiful! Yay!
thank you.
Someone get the high vessel up on a stage!
For real, for real.
Wait, I have
Oh, and
a
ironically,
stage.
Beth.
Where?
The
The hellhole has a stage.
Oh, you do have a
The hellhole has a
stage.
stage.
Karaoke bar.
Dramatic reenactment on the
It
stage.
does
Yeah.
have 2 stages.
Ooh, stages?
Yeah, I think I
Oh,
finished
the one
building-
upstairs?
Yeah, the one upstairs in the private
Okay.
karaoke room.
Look, you
There's
got
a
your
private
drumsticks.
karaoke room?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Wait, we can have band practice in the private karaoke
Hold on.
room.
I have something to add to the drumsticks.
Oh no.
Go on.
Chris
Oh my
Stark,
gosh.
what do you
Is
have?
Chris Stark about to join the randos right now?
Oh, is this his audition?
Hi, Vessel's so
I'm
ready.
down.
Our guitar
Hi,
players
Vessel's like, this
ran
is about
away.
to be
so-
multi-kingdom.
I have something
go.
also to join
already
in, but
was.
I can also
Yeah, it was-
complete your drum set.
Look at that.
Oh
my
gosh.
Drummer upgrade.
This is perfect.
Yo!
He's ready.
He's go.
He's ready to go on tour right now.
Oh.
Go on tour in the morning, I guess.
You guys can only do day shows.
I'll be
Yeah,
the
no.
behind the scenes guy for
There you
the band.
I almost said we should sleep so you can not
I don't think
Not a
sleeping
good idea.
is a
but,
good
that'll be
idea.
good.
That would go so well.
I feel like it would.
I'm
go
too used to
so
hanging out with
well.
Callie in the overworld.
It's like asking me to sleep in the end.
One giant kaboom.
We know how that goes.
Let's not do that.
Not again.
It also happens when you try sleep here, I found out.
Oh,
How?
Somehow.
yeah, don't do that.
Why did you try to sleep here?
Well, I was doing it for the bit because someone told me to sleep.
Oh.
You
I'm
can't
s-
always listen to the spores.
Look,
They may
it's
lead
not-
you
No,
astray.
It wasn't the sports.
Oh.
I can't it was
For once.
I don't know who it was.
Sometimes
It might have
committing to
been
the bit is
Skylar.
not a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, very true.
Sometimes, well, I didn't take any damage. Well, my mana took damage, but I didn't take damage.
Oh.
I
I
can just.
mean,
numb on
something,
mushroom.
something about self-preservation skills, something.
I have absolutely none of those.
You
I
sound
asked the
like me.
Crystallian to hit me for science.
What?
No.
Science.
I don't think
Science
they
is
did.
good.
No, they did.
Which one?
My bet would be Skylar.
Mm,
It was Skylar,
Yeah.
yes.
I was
Um,
gonna say.
Are you
in
going on
front
a
of
date with
Vincent after I signed the waiver.
After you
There
signed
was
the
a
waiver.
What?
I made a waiver.
It was a whole process.
Please sign your rights away so that you are aware
Well,
of
the
consequences.
Crystallian, because they hit. Because I wanted to see if it would take my mana or if it would hurt me.
And what
Mm.
did we
I
find
like
the
my pretty
answer?
wolf son.
It took neither.
It just didn't work.
What?
So, like, what if I were to hit you with Banshee Withering? Have you tested that with Elio?
No, but I have gotten hit by the thing you guys do where the wither goes all on the floor. Or whatever it is.
Oh,
You
the
forget.
Banshee, the whale.
Oh.
Yeah, the whale, that's it.
I don't know how that works.
Didn't hurt me.
Oh,
It flung me up into the sky, but it didn't hurt me.
it do fling.
Don't need self-preservation. I'm immortal until proven otherwise.
Same.
And you were talking to me about self-preservation earlier. I don't want to hear it.
Okay,
from
yeah,
you.
well, I'm not actually stupid and putting myself in these situations
Okay.
all of the time.
Yeah, what do you mean? You literally just discussed how you were putting yourself into these situations.
I've done it twice.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have you done it, Rena? Pray tell.
It's different. You actively knew that you were.
No,
doing
I knew
stupid
I
things.
wouldn't get damaged by these things. Otherwise, I would. And actually, the first time it wasn't my fault. The only thing that I done on purpose was getting hit by the by a Crystallian.
Which arguably is stupid.
Why?
For science.
Why?
For science.
Because I wanted to know if I had to be worried if I pissed off Skylar.
You know,
Oh.
I feel like there's some science maybe that I should look into.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe have somebody else do the experimenting though.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
I would have to test it with my exact armor and stuff. I want
Okay.
to know what I can take.
No.
See, I feel that too. I'm
You're far
also
more
curious.
important than the other Shrieklings are.
wouldn't go that far.
I would.
Just give your armor to someone else and have them try it.
There you go. That's one way.
My armor is dangerous for other types of people.
Oh.
Fancy.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Baelfire gave me a helmet once and made me put it on and stare at the sun. That was lovely.
You did what?
He gave me his helmet. He had me put on his helmet because their helmet negates blindness. And
It does?
It
Yeah.
does, but then he had me put it on and he had me look at the sun and it made it worse.
Didn't you say it was pure white?
It was just pure white. I saw nothing but white. It was just
Oh.
That sounds terrible. Oh my god.
So imagine seeing nothing but snow.
Oh, I hate
Don't
snow.
have to imagine that.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh. Oh.
My bad.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna scoot over here.
Oh, good. You're good.
Let's scoot over here. Can't do it when I have a giant sword on my back.
Only with that attitude, Zach.
I legit can't, so.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
there's yeah. You understand my pain.
I do. I'm having to whip out the sword for a second before saying that.
What happens when you have to sit in a chair, too?
Oh, does that?
It's
I don't really
it
sit in
does
chairs.
sometimes.
All of my chairs have been taken over by piglins.
Real.
I can't even get them because I'm not a banshee. So like when I attack them, I get like 20 others just chasing me. It's fucking terrible.
Kick him in the shins.
There you
You're
go.
so right.
I heard it works.
Kick him in the shins.
We
I don't know if they
Endermen
have
that come into our
shins.
house,
What are you
so.
kicking in the shins?
The pig.
Their
the
shins are
pig-
very high.
Oh.
Pigmen.
Well, then jump and kick him in the shins.
You,
See,
you
I
can
just-
literally
Slap with
fly.
the sword.
Do a hellhole and then I
Kick him in the
I
face?
go away.
No, just in the shins.
Just in the
Do-
shins.
Do pigmen have shins?
Probably. Do you have shins?
They walk around like they have shins.
To my knowledge, yes.
So why wouldn't they have shins? They're upright. They're bipedal.
So valid.
What's
You make very many good
You make
points.
such good points.
There's one out there, and it looks like it does in fact have shins.
Did you kick them?
They're bipedal creatures. What do you mean? It's like you guys don't understand biology at all.
You can
And
look
I'm
up
not
I
even
don't.
from this realm.
I don't.
Oh, there he is.
I
I went
must,
to test the hypothesis.
I must write this
Looks
down.
like shins.
I understand psychology,
have
not
shins.
biology.
Do you know they wear
Pigman.
very little clothing?
You, in fact,
Ollie,
Yeah.
can you write with
Piglins?
paws?
have shins. Not very
Yeah,
well.
What does he wear?
I want to see.
Okay, that is now on my list of
What are
things
you
I know
wearing,
today.
sir?
You see? He's
Oh, he's like
just,
wearing like a loincloth.
Oh, see?
I mean, it's hot in the end. Not in the end. In the nether.
Hello.
Oh, you were spending so
mean-
much time if that's what you just
I
tripped
guess,
up on.
but that
Oh.
that is basically what that is. Mm-hmm.
Look at them walking around with their just
Oh,
whole bodies out.
Yep.
it's like I exploded and a whole nother person came out.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were stuck.
Did you get confettied?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Oof, confetti.
I mean, it's better than the clouds, I guess. I was asked if they're poisonous. People think they're poisonous.
Oh, the little like,
I hope not. I always try to.
the little
jump
like
when I
toot
see
bubbles that
them.
you leave behind.
The what?
I will no
Toot.
longer be jumping in them.
I've
How do we-
never
how do
heard
we tell
anyone
Callie
refer
that,
to
like,
them
half
as
of us
toot
aren't
bubbles.
there?
It's truly unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bruh.
Same idea, Athena.
Oh.
No kaboom. Lucette.
Not
Lucette's
you
the
guys.
greatest. Enya, you,
Chris,
dear. Lucette helped me get the mending books and all the stuff for your sword.
Aw.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's sweet. She gave me
Oh,
a
yeah.
bunch of wool one time.
Mhm.
Oh, and then she helped me make oolong.
Oh, yes.
Oolong.
We love Lucette.
Oolong. Double O long.
Oh, do you need any more?
Well, I will never say no to oolong. I have.
I have so much.
I have some. I've made some things.
But
Ooh, what is that?
Hold on.
Bring it back. Oh, this is not mine.
That's all my alcohol. Don't do that. I may need that
Iron
later.
boots.
So we got. It's a chai latte.
Oh, I need 97 of them, please.
Here you go.
97.
Looks so good.
It does. It looks phenomenal. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh, does it
Closer.
does it have chocolate in it?
Can you see it? I don't know. I would assume not. Probably
no.
star anise and cinnamon and maybe cream. Are you lactose intolerant? That could be a problem.
I can have a little bit.
Huh. Yeah. See? But you're fine.
Yeah.
It looks very cool.
You're fine. I can have a little bit. It's fine.
You drink
Take
it.
some. You'll be good.
Yeah.
Oh, bring it back.
And then I got
Oh my word!
matcha.
Just take the
And
cup.
then this is a special concoction. It's good for your sick too.
It's very green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one looks like there's a pumpkin in it.
I think it's I'm blanking on the name of what it is in there. Lemon, maybe.
An orange.
Could be
It could be an orange.
A clementine. A
You know-
nectarine, if you will.
You know, brain's a little fuzzy right now, so I can't think of what it is. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
that
Those
is
all
fair.
sound about right.
So, do you know how I remember what those ones are?
How?
The name is the same as the color.
That's true.
It's a tangerine.
That's so true.
That's what it was. I knew it.
Yes, that is.
Possibly even a Tangelo.
Oh man. I don't have-
Tangelo.
Yeah.
I also have lemonade.
Enya makes a lot of things.
It's
oh,
pink
yeah.
lemonade.
Yeah,
With
it's a hellish lemonade.
What's on it?
Oh man, I don't have any.
What do you
What's on
mean?
it?
It's like a little skull.
Do you want me to buy it or do you want me to just grab it
That's
out of
so
the barrel?
cool.
It's very hardcore. We should take those on tour.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just wait, there's another.
Merch link in bio.
I toot my own horn.
Merch?
Merch.
Where?
You're already wearing the merch right on your eyeballs.
Oh, is this the merch?
Yeah.
Is now.
That's the
Your
official
merch
side
is
of Enya Randos.
overpriced.
Starglass is made famous by Enya and the Randos.
Yeah, we don't control the merchandising, unfortunately.
It's through a third party seller.
I think I paid like
Did you
32
show off
emeralds
the
for
fiery
that.
matcha?
Jesus.
Yeah, I did.
I'm so sorry, Your Highness. Okay,
Yeah,
you showed
I
off that
should
one?
have.
Just phased
there you
right
go.
through you.
Ta-da.
Ooh, that one's
That's
very
actually
cool.
really pretty.
Yeah, it's a mocktail. It's non-alcoholic.
Yes!
This is the kind that I need.
It's the kind we
I like this the
both
best.
need.
Yeah, I like those the best.
Yeah.
Do you want this lemonade and chai tea back?
Oh no, you can have it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, hi.
I went to the wrong waystone there for a second.
Oh, did you leave? Where did you?
I honestly thought that you went from there to the Waystone, just like
I did too. I was like, why? How
Just-
did you?
just to say
I
you
did. I
did.
went back to your office,
Teleport.
and then when I tried to come back, I clicked on the wrong one, and so I had to come back here really quickly.
Oh,
Where'd you
Yeah.
go?
Your house.
That's kind of what I figured.
Because it was right next, that waypoint is right above Enya's office or whatever. And so I was like, oh, no.
Wrong realm.
Just a little bit. I was off by a little bit.
I was off by a little bit.
Just a little, you know?
Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit
Just
off.
a wee bit, yeah.
Hello.
she's such a
Sorry.
sleepy bean for someone who doesn't sleep.
oh no.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Dangerous.
Oh no. You've started a train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think it is time for me to find a place to retire.
Yeah, I forget the same way.
Understandable.
I've enjoyed hanging out with everybody, though.
Yeah.
Yes, this has been very fun. Whoa.
Can I give the... Oh, Jesus. Can I
What are you
give
trying to do?
this back to you?
Oh, yes. I was like,
Okay.
what am I?
Oh, is it the pass?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably give you all the ones I have too.
Oh,
All of the ones
And
you
yet,
have?
do you want to
Why
hand
do you
them
have
to me
so
so
many?
you don't have to leave?
Speaking of
Oh, yeah,
giving
that-
back
that's-
passes, actually, could I give you guys my overworld pass?
We don't even need ours back.
I'll take
Do
them.
we need ours back?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
just
you did
always
such a
return
good
it.
job taking them.
Why do you keep stealing my stuff, Hansy?
You gotta have faster hands.
Alright, let's head back to the overworld.
Okay.
It was lovely seeing you both.
Yes.
Lovely seeing you
It was good
both.
to see you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.
Be safe.
Thank you. Bye.
I don't think she's doing very well.
She seems a little bit on the loopy side.
Oranges are definitely not that hard to remember.
You make a pretty good point there, yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Okay.
you need to talk to Lucette or about something?
Oh, yeah, I probably should.
I thought that's where you were going because she's always down here. I just remember that she said something to you about building earlier. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we should probably like assess where you're staying at if you're not staying up there. Because there's far too many people that know about her bunker.
Hold on. I need to check something really quick. What does that mean?
What does it mean? What does what mean?
Does that mean?
This is the key for the door to the jail area, to the dungeons.
Is it to her specific door or to just like
Just in general.
Oh.
It's the key to the door that Atticus has been guarding. It's named in like the written Wolfkin language.
Okay, I'm gonna give those both back to you. Is it? Then where's the storage key?
Maybe this is the storage key. I'm not super fluent on the Wolfkin's written language stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Because they put it on a 2-key system so that both of them had to be there in order to open the door and get her stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't sure that they left the keys behind, to be honest.
Hiya.
Hello.
Sorry, I didn't want to like annoy or disturb or anything like that.
You're okay.
Okay. So there's actually 2 things now. So Rexaris messaged me earlier wondering about the not the situation, what's the better word? Not rules, placement of like visitations, because I believe he wants to speak with Paige.
Okay. I believe currently that Atticus has the key down into the general cell area, and is
okay.
doing the watching over of Paige. I think I just handed the keys that I had to Ollie, but there's one that is in native Wolfkin that I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Is that the storage or is that the general area?
I'm pretty sure it's the storage, but like I can
And then the
I
other
can look
one is
into
to
it.
her cell directly, right?
Yeah.
So Atticus is holding the keys. I can let Atticus know that she is wanting visitors. But with the situation, the keys are distributed among both Ollie and Atticus to make sure that they're not taken advantage of.
Yeah.
So I can let him know for sure.
That one door might not even be one that they lock because that's how I get to my room. Unless there's a door at the top of the stairs, which I don't go through that one. I go through the one that goes into like the knight's like booking
We
office
can
or
go
whatever.
test. Do you want to go test? Do you want to come with us? We can go test.
Yeah. I mean, absolute. Like, I know it's like kind of cheeky of me to like suggest, but you could also just break the wall.
Definitely could.
I mean, Rexaris could phase through the wall
to it.
if he like needed to. Not a lot we could do currently to keep him out.
Oh, of course, they need obsidian, right?
Yeah.
To prevent.
I've got a whole bunch. I just got to get it
Yeah.
placed around all the cells.
That's so fair. Sorry, I'm slow.
You're okay. We're weirdly fast too, so. And she just doesn't ever remember that she's weirdly fast.
That's okay.
Oh, see, this is the door I was thinking, so if it's open, then this is
Yeah.
the storage one.
Yeah, no, that's the storage one, and then that one would be this one. This is the one that we need.
Yeah, so I have the storage and the cell key. I don't have this key.
Yeah, that would be the one that we need. So I can pass word to Atticus. I don't necessarily want to break the wall. But I can pass word to Atticus.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you want me to let Rexaris know?
Yes, just let him know that we will pass word to her, to the night station over watching her, and see what we can do about getting visitation appointment.
What am I saying exactly? Sorry. I just want to make sure I'm like saying it right.
That I am speaking with the night stationed over watching her, and we will let them know that people are interested in having visitation. I'll get them.
So she will speak with the. What's the term again? Sorry, the person like Atticus.
The night.
Night. Should I just say night?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like I have absolutely no brain cells right now.
You're okay.
Night. Who has the keys? So visits can be arranged. Okay. The High Vessel said that she will speak with the Knight who has the keys, so visits can be arranged. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Oh wait. I believe he retired. I feel stupid now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Sure
told
enough.
you no.
Oh no.
Oh well.
I can send a letter. I'll send a letter.
Okay. Let's get out of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold and dark down here.
Spooky.
Hey, you have to go slow because Lucette's a flower spirit and gets slow up here.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I just crouch it out.
Okay, there we go. I'm speedy again.
What was the other thing that you wanted to speak about?
Oh yeah, so sorry, it's kind of stupid, but like, I was just wondering, like, because it's your kingdom and stuff, is there any, like, builds or anything you would like to see in this kind of area? Because it's such an awkward space.
You wanna come look with us, Ollie? Maybe you'll have some ideas too.
Yeah.
I saw the sign that said maybe like a little park. That's a cute idea.
Yeah, I was thinking that could be right by the waystone is also like a waiting place as well for people.
Yeah.
I was also thinking of like there's like a forest behind the castle.
Yeah.
I was thinking of maybe potentially branching out there as well.
I could see that. I could see that. I don't know. I don't know what would be like really super beneficial because like the library's in progress. You've got the clock tower, which will work as a storage system. We've got access to being able to cook food, access to being able to purchase food, the blacksmith, the post office, a small park area.
I've just been really stumped, that's all.
Yeah. I could understand that.
Yeah.
The only thing that I could really think of is potentially through this area.
Yeah.
Doing maybe some like very like small market stalls that everyone can kind of participate in.
I was thinking about that, but I wasn't sure if this would be enough space. I think it would just depend on how many people want to stall, really.
Yeah.
I can look into it.
Okay. I noticed the ones that are at Fifi's and like I feel like maybe seeing if Fifi wanted to put something in one, or I know Amelia might like to. Just gives her the option for different situations.
Do you want to go a little bit more over here?
Where the cats are.
Yeah. Aww.
I'm so cute.
Oh, did Lady Naomi find out what happened with the
Yeah, I was finally able to tell her.
Yeah, I couldn't find the time to speak with her. But yeah, I've looked into it. And also, it's a very loose idea, but I was potentially thinking, what if we did like something to try and encourage more people to like make not necessarily builds, but just like a small business of some kind.
Okay.
Well, mainly a build more than a business, but like just to like try and encourage people to
Watch
like build
you,
around the
sir.
area, because I think a
Yeah.
lot of people are a bit unsure.
What are your ideas? What do you mean?
I don't know. As I said, it was a very loose idea. I'm sorry.
I like the concept. If it develops more, definitely let me know. But I like that. I like the idea of people being close by. I like the idea of seeing people around and them having space to call their own. And
I think it's also just because, like, I think there's at least 3-4 people, myself included, who have like a lot of outside projects going on.
Yeah.
That's like ages away. But I just thought maybe it's worth we think about of like maybe doing something like maybe like a competition of some kind, like a build competition.
Ooh.
Just like
I
a
like
very
that.
fun, just a chill, fun-based one that's like over the course of a week, maybe something like that.
Yeah. And like have the grounds just be around here in the courtyard, or
yeah, just pretty much anywhere nearby.
I could see that. I think that would be cool.
If enough people are interested, of course.
Yeah. I like that. That seems cool. Okay. I am pretty exhausted, so. Is it okay maybe if I stay in the bubble?
Sure. If you'd like.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time out. Sorry, I'm kind of like struggling with the words today.
You're fine. I feel like my brain is pretty mushy right now also,
Yeah.
so.
Alright, okay. Yeah, have a good night. Okay, good
You
rest.
too.
Here we can rearrange some things.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know that this place is only known of by like 3 people, and I'm not sure Baelfire even like recognizes that it's out here. So. But I know that there's a lot of people that know about Lucette's bunker, and I'm not entirely sure that she knows how many people know about it. But
that's fair. Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to close my eyes and rest for a little bit.
Good luck. I started working on your birthday area. I didn't know if that was a thing you'd want to see one of these days, or if you just want to show up the day of and hope for the best.
I would love to go out and see it eventually.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Wait.
Good night.
Good night. Hello, my good sir.
Hello.
What doing?
I'm walking around.
Huh. It's good to stretch those legs.
Yes.
I do many a walk around.
Yes. And you got more legs to stretch.
I do. Currently, for a minute. This will not last much longer.
Very soon.
Bam.
Boom. 2 legs.
2 legs, less legs to stretch. Just how I like it.
Oh, you don't enjoy walking around in the nighttime?
I don't mind it too much. It just makes it hard to see.
I can see that.
Like if I'm walking through grass like this, I can't see very good.
That's quite problematic.
It is. And then like if I'm standing down here on the path, I can't see over these leaves.
Tragic.
Yeah. Like this, I can see all the things.
Yes, you can.
Yes. Very capable when I'm tall.
A lot more you can.
Exactly. Well, I was getting ready to go to my room, but I seen you bopping around over here, so I thought I would see what was up and say hi.
That's fine. What was all the hubbub earlier?
Chris Stark wanted to check in on like kingdom relations stuff with him being in charge for the moment or whatever. Just so that he didn't like do anything that was gonna cross any boundaries or anything. So it was mostly like 5 minutes of a meeting and then like another like 15 minutes of goofing off and like running around the castle. It was a very unserious meeting.
Okay.
And then we let him know that me and Collier heirs and stuff now. So. It was just a check-in.
But okay.
We didn't know that, so we just were telling it.
I see.
We just like to tell everybody what we can. I mean, we don't expect everybody to go back and report things to their people.
I make it my own to report people about anything.
Nobody reports anything to me.
Same.
It's fun, huh?
Here's how we have more in that club.
We're the yellow eye.
No, the left in the dark, nobody tells us club.
Oh, I didn't know that was a club. I'm totally in it now, though.
Yeah.
Love that. So fun.
Okay, well.
We are in many of the same clubs, I'm noticing.
Yes, we like our clubs.
Oh, yeah. It's good for community.
I suppose.
You say that you suppose like you don't actually believe that.
There's a lot to really equate for.
I gotta be so honest, I thought somebody just left the door open on the post office. I did not realize Lucette was in there, and she kind of scared me.
Oh my gosh, hi. Sorry.
Oh my goodness, you just pulled a Baelfire.
Yeah, I did. Like
on Oli, you pulled a Baelfire.
You scared
Yeah.
me. I didn't realize you were in there.
I didn't realize you two were out here either. I was struggling to write a note. It kept deleting itself.
Oh no.
It was really sad.
That happens to me far more than I care to admit.
That's so fair. It's very easily done.
Well, I think I shall be retiring, folks.
Have a good night.
Sleep well.
I will surely try. You guys enjoy your time. I'm gonna go here. No. This is not a good spot. I know a good spot. This way, I will be close if Nora needs me.